The first thing Dotty was aware of was the smell. Her last recollection was of lying in a private room in Innsea, her form that of a dwarf. She had been Dotty Hunt, or as the dwarves called her, Zauberer Hunt, a woman who had protected magical artifacts made by the dwarves. Now, as part of an ongoing experiment within the virtual reality world of Pivot, she was changing bodies. Partly for the sake of curiosity, she had chosen to be an orc. She had seen numerous humans, dwarves, and elves in the world of Pivot thus far, but no orcs. From what she understood, they kept to themselves, and the mystery intrigued her. The other reason for her choice was vanity. In a very backward way, of course. As a young girl raised soon after the Great Depression, and coming of age in the wake of World War II, she had known there were very specific expectations for a girl of her social class. Especially an attractive girl. She had spent hours each week worrying that she wasn't pretty enough, or that what good looks she had would slip away. So many times she had gone to bed hungry to make sure she would still fit into her dresses, and she had agonized as the years went by about every wrinkle and gray hair. When she had the chance to go into the video game world of Pivot, she'd had one request. She wanted to be ugly. Being a dwarf had given her the permission she needed to eat as much as she wanted, not worry in the slightest about her hair, and in general live her life without the constant, draining need to focus on her appearance. Although she wasn't sure she'd fully committed to the ugliness. When she opened her eyes, her gaze settled on the branches of a tree above her. Its trunk split into a wide canopy of branches, almost like an umbrella, and its leaves were a beautiful, brilliant green. She sat, winced at the ache in her back. She'd no doubt been lying down too long, and surveyed the area around her. There was nothing at all. "Prima?" she called to the virtual reality's resident AI. "Where the heck am I? And what do I smell?" "You're in the Orcish hinterlands," Prima replied. "As for the smell, look down." Did I step in something? Oh, God! Was I lying in it? Dotty twisted and tried to look at her back, but failed, of course. She stopped when she noticed her body. Her skin could still pass for what she considered to be flesh-toned, but the brown shade carried a distinct greenish undertone. She turned her hands to study them curiously. They were unnaturally large hands with calloused palms and attached to thick, muscled forearms. She wiggled her toes and focused on them. Her feet were bare, although she didn't feel any discomfort. They must be as calloused as her hands. There was still the smell to deal with, however. She shook out the rough fabric of her tunic and examined her pants, which were made of the same fabric. Finally, she realized the terrible truth. "It's me!" she said in horror. "The smell is me!" "Yes, that's what I was trying to tell you." "Will I smell like this for the whole game?" She looked skyward, a reflex she had never quite shaken when it came to talking to Prima, and glared. "Are you didn't... You knew I wanted to be an orc, and you never mentioned this?" "Of course not." The AI sounded halfway between innocently confused and wickedly pleased. "You said you wanted to be ugly. By human standards, orcs best fit that description. Smell was not a factor you wanted to consider." "You could have warned me." "Again, smell was not a factor you—" "I didn't tell you that I preferred to wake up without a broken arm, but you worked that one out." She waved her hands, and the smell wafted to her nose again. "Oh, that is rank." "I'm told one gets used to things like that. Your smell is not out of the usual parameters for orcs, at any rate." "That's another thing," Dotty said. "Where are the other orcs?" "Ah!" Now Prima sounded excited. "Your village was entirely wiped out by a plague. Except for you, of course." "Lovely." Not for the first time, she reflected that the AI didn't have the best grasp of human emotion. Specifically, the difference between interesting and good.